Well, hello everyone, Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. Today, I'm here at a gold mine in California with my buddy Dave from Gold Bay and my buddy Bryan Thomas Gold. Today, we're digging a pit. We're harvesting a bunch of rock, hard rock that has gold in it, and we're running it through the trommel. We are doing a combination of a hard rock and placer operation today, and we're finding lots of great gold. Yesterday, I already found, I think, like 4 nuggets. Today, way more than that. So wish us luck, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so the plan is, I believe, that Dave and I are going over to the pit to dig some more material. Bryan is going to be running the material that we dug yesterday through the trommel, and we're going to be bringing more material over for Bryan at some point.
You forgot to tell them where we are.
We are in California, I said that.
We're nowhere near San Diego.
Oh, we're nowhere near San Diego. And if you're wondering where this claim is, it's nowhere near San Diego.
Yeah.
Good luck. The plan is, as Dave is digging, I'll have the detector, I'll be detecting the material that he digs so we can know when we're on the part of the vein that is producing a lot of gold. 2 days ago, they found a pocket in the vein. What do you think you found in there, Dave?
There was enough that we didn't bother cutting it because we knew we did good, so we didn't wind up having to cut it up to know whether we made wages. I don't know. I'm going to cut the 3 rocks in half tonight. I'm going to film cutting those ones in half.
But you got ounces.
Oh yeah.
Ounces easily.
Yeah, that's why we didn't bother messing with it. We knew
Ounces.
we did good.
And here's the operation here. Dave's gonna be running the excavator. We're scraping off the wall. There's a vein, there's a horizontal vein running through it of quartz, gold bearing quartz. He'll be dropping it up here. I'll be running over it quickly with the detector and hopefully pulling out huge chunks of gold.
Pockets, dude. Chunks is child's play.
Okay. Pockets of gold.
Pockets. I got to get my helper though. She's coming with me.
Okay. You keep Dave in order?
Yeah.
Keep Dave in line? Stop him from swearing too much?
I don't swear anymore.
Whatever.
I don't swear any less.
Dave is currently moving our pit 5 feet farther that way because at the end of the day last day, we found the quartz vein, that's that dark strip down there, was showing detectable gold in the wall. So we're thinking pushing that way to make sure that we're not losing a spot that might have really good gold. Even though the hot pocket was right there, we want to make sure we get anywhere that might have real good gold. So as you probably saw, as Dave is digging, he stops every once in a while and lets me go and detect to see if we're on it or not. One of the things that we're looking for here is specimen gold, so gold in quartz that will sell as a collector's item. So we're not necessarily running everything. If we find really good pocket stuff, we'll stop the bulk digging and be a bit more selective. But in order to do that, we have to check frequently to see whether we're on it or not. And he's just gotten down enough over there that he's back on that vein. See the dark band? Dark band goes up. He's starting to scrape it over there. So he's on the vein again. We will clear all of that and detect. But he stops every once in a while, calls me over, and we detect what we've dug. As he's digging there, I can hear him hitting the quartz. It gets a crunchy sound. It's a glassy, crunchy sound when he hits the quartz. And because he's pulling it off to the side right now, it's probably something that he's hoping to keep and run because we are hitting some quartz. The quartz all has gold through it. It's just most of it's fine gold. We're looking for the good pockets of coarse gold. You should see the piece Dave found the other day. Oh, it is freaking phenomenal. Well, we've been going for an hour, hour and a half. Nothing really to report yet, except for the fact that Dave thinks he found a portal over there. He's found the dike of rock on top has dirt below it, and it looks like it's filled. So we're thinking maybe there was an old portal gone in there that has filled in. There are a few of those around this property. So he's just digging down a little bit more just to see what we're really looking at. Well, we're not too sure. It's kind of strange. There seems to be sand underneath bedrock. And I don't know. It's not breaking open into an adit. Dave is repositioning himself so he can go at it from a different angle. And also, we have to continue forward to get to our gold. I asked Dave to grab me a scoop of the vein material itself and leave up top here so I could detect it. Well, he continues to excavate the hole. I think he got me 2 scoops. Yeah. And I'll show you some of this quartz here, what I'm looking at as I detect it. Yep, there was nothing in that, nothing detectable, but it's definitely stuff we'll be running through the plant. And the fact that he's putting this stuff over here means he's got more stuff he wants us to run through the plant. That's the stuff. Gotta find one of those that makes the machine scream though. So we've started moving forward again, and I've got a great signal right there. Let me grab the detector again. Straight on gold. The bar at the top of the detector, if it goes right, it's gold. If it goes left, it's iron. I should say it goes right if it's non-ferrous. So I'm gonna dig that one. See if we can find ourselves our first piece of gold today.
Got the beer. You're a hard rock miner.
Okay, maybe that was a false alarm too. We will find it.
I'm stacking all this up top.
Well, we have another signal. I gotta film them all in case one of them is gold. Dave guarantees me this one's gold. Let's see if Dave is right. Right there. Get the loose stuff off to start with. And see if the signal's still there. Signal's still there. I'll have to dig a little bit. I better get the camera on this. I think this is gold.
That's all right out of the vein, man. I just put it up there.
Right from here.
80 feet underground, and we got a hell of a signal. We dug until 4 in the morning underground, and it was a 5-foot thick steel plate on the other side of the dike. Nice sized piece, too.
You better tool. Anyone got an excavator handy?
For hire. We don't take Canadian funds, though.
$10.
It's right there.
That's a nice sized piece.
You think it's in?
I think you're 4 inches from it. You ain't gonna miss it if it falls out.
There we go. I hope it's in that one.
Me too.
Okay, let's drop all this right there.
I hope it's not.
That's it. There it goes, right at your feet.
Oh, it's down there. Oh, it's down there. What do we have? Oh, what do we have?
It'll be inside the rock and you can't even see it.
We got some gold. I can't see it yet. I'm gonna check the rest of the rocks here. It's in that one.
I think there's a little one still by your feet.
Okay, we'll check again in a second. First, we gotta see gold. don't see it, Brian. I'm scared. That one for sure. Maybe a little piece. It's in this. Is it? It's there though.
It's there.
Guaranteed it's
I know
there.
a very high-priced gold preparation expert is available tonight.
It's right on that surface. We're gonna clean that up and get you a picture of what's in there. I'm pretty sure I can give you a 99% guarantee that's gold.
I'm saying 100%.
I think I just saw it.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, the top edge, isn't it?
There's gold coming through right there.
Dan, how many scoops did I say?
You said 2 about 15 ago.
No, that was number 2. Number 2 dig, I mean.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll ignore the other 13.
It's heavy for its size.
I failed English, dude.
Heavy for its size, for sure.
Yeah, we see there's gold right along. Where is it? Now I've lost it. It was along that top edge. We'll get that cleaned up and show you. And as I was clearing the vein, so I can actually see where the vein goes, I detected it, and there's another signal right there in that chunk. Right there. Okay, maybe not. It was right there. If we miss any, they go through the wash plant anyway, so we always get the gold in the end. So now that we found one piece of gold, Brian's brought down the big guns. This is the Minelab 7000 metal detector. It is kind of known as being the best detector out there for finding big gold at distance. So he's checking the whole wall to see if back 5 feet or 10 feet, we've got like one massive chunk of gold. And I just pulled out that one from here. He's gonna go over the whole face and see what it says. It probably wouldn't have picked up the little guy I just got, but if there's a 1 ouncer back 2 feet, it'll get it. He's dual wielding metal detectors. Well, that was exciting. Now let's go find some more. Go time, baby. Take him A to the plant. And now for a little bit of high grading. I think there's easier ways to do this. Okay, Dave called me down into the pit again. He's got a new fresh face all dug open, a whole bunch of material on the bottom, and he wants me to tell him that he's found some gold. So we're gonna start over here. This right here is an old trench from the old timers. You can see all the fill that was in this rectangular trench. When they trenched down, they cut right through the vein. We're now working to the side of that. Iron signal. Bucket scraped off a little bit there. More iron. One problem with using such a sensitive detector is every time the bucket of the excavator scrapes against this hard quartz, a tiny bit of iron scrapes off. And this detector is sensitive enough to actually detect the scraping of the iron. Bucket. Excavator bucket. No new signals down there, so we're just gonna dig it all up and run it through the plant. There's fine gold throughout that material. Brian just detected a piece, and I think I see the gold in it. It's definitely setting off the detector as gold. My really terrible eyes does see something yellow in there, but that piece there is setting off as having gold in it. And he's got another one. That is definitely gold in there. Big. Nicely done. It's Brian Thomas from Brian Thomas Gold.
That's right.
So Dave's taking a turn with the detector down there. My knee is starting to really bug me getting in and out of that pit. So Yeah, he's gonna find the big chunk. It'll be a 10 ouncer just because I'm not coming down into the pit. Brian's just picking up piece after piece after piece here. This pile is loaded. That is gold. Saying gold on the machine?
So far.
That is a strong signal. Sounds like Dave's got one too. Does it taste like gold?
Nope.
Oh, that one just tastes like dirt.
I see it right here though.
It's gold?
Oh yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah.
everywhere here.
It's everywhere.
This whole shattered vein.
Piece of gold.
It's everywhere here. Look at this. Gold. I need to put that back there because there's probably a lot more. Here, let's just pick out the big lump and see if it's this.
The big lump.
That's the easy way to do it.
We're on it.
I said let's just take the big lump out of the scoop. Oh yeah, on the side. Right there.
Gold, baby.
Here you go.
I'll find the next one. Okay, Dave gave me the detector. The only reason I didn't come down into the pit to detect this time was my knee was hurting. He came down here and instantly found two. Right on gold. It's that rock right there. Can we see gold? Oh, we'll clean that up. We will make sure we give you lots of pictures of all of these pieces once they've been cleaned up at the end of the video.
I left you the big one.
Yes. Dave is so thoughtful. Brian.
Oh God, did you find a good one?
There's another signal.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah. I see the gold in it.
That's gold, baby. Good gold. Look at that.
Woo! Woo! We are on it. Where's, I don't think this stuff came from up there.
I know.
I think you're on another vein right here.
I agree. I see the same thing. It's a fractured vein.
Yep, it's a rich vein.
Yeah.
If we've pulled 4 or 5 out of there, just like that.
How many ounces to the ton, Dan?
92!
Yeah! A lot more than that.
And they're falling like flies. Falling like flies? No, that's not a term. There's lots of them. They're dropping like flies. That's the term. I'm just picking them up. I'm not even having to scoop them. Well, these are gonna be fun to clean up. These are gonna be fun. Back in the pocket. I have a back pocket full of gold right now.
More gold, more gold. You know it's good when you just stuff your pockets full and keep digging.
Yeah, and not even looking to see what the gold looks like.
Today's a good day.
Nice. Yeah. And nugget number 5, 6, 7, I don't know. I don't think I'm picking this one up. Well, maybe I am.
I think you got it.
I think I am.
That's like 10 nuggets in 20 minutes.
That can't have been it. That was it. Woo! I'm getting pretty good at hey, hi there. Getting pretty good at picking them up.
Nailing it. Yeah.
There's gonna be so much in that trommel. Brian, this is almost ridiculous.
I tell everybody, nobody believes me until they come up here and dig it for themselves, you know?
There's a chunk back in there. He's just clearing out stuff all around it. See if he can get out in a nice piece without breaking it up. Oh, you're going back way back.
Yeah, I want to see if we can get a good specimen out of here.
A good one.
We've had some good wires and gold crystals come out of this area. So I'd like to get a nice big specimen out in one piece if we can.
Nice. I bet you there's so many in that.
Yeah.
Just loaded.
Get that again.
Bigger signal too.
Right here. Go again.
Right freaking there.
Oops. I'm gonna try not to hit it.
There's one in my hand. You've got it. You've got to have it now.
Either that or it's really nice. Go again.
There's one in here. There's one right there. That's a nice one. You can't see it, but it's loaded in gold. It'll go in the pocket, but I think... Oh, was that it? Yeah. That was it. I think I need a scoop for this one. Let's see if we can find this one. Okay. Now that I have two hands to work with. Just a little guy, but I see the gold all over it.
Put it in your mouth.
Oh, you're gonna make me do it, aren't you? This is disgusting.
Put it in your mouth.
Yummy. Gold, baby. Gold. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that's beauty.
A real gold mine are swallows.
That is a beauty piece. Again, you're getting lots of close-ups of this any moment now in the video.
They just keep coming.
And they're looking down over the...
Here's another one. And I can't even get another first one in my mouth yet. Mm.
I'll put that one in my mouth.
Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
I just have my mouth permanently now. Sucking on gold. This is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Bryan, I might have to put the trommel part of this whole video in part 2.
Look at all that gold on there. Big old knob of gold sticking out the top.
Knobby.
Mm-mm-mm. That is sweet.
Yum.
Pulling them out. Picking them up and dropping them down.
All right, since we just pulled out 10 little specimen nuggets, better pull out the big detector and make sure there's not a big, massive one back in there. Because if there is an awesome pocket, we don't want to wreck it with the excavator. We want to dig it carefully by hand. Specimen gold is worth way more than gold value. You got a signal?
Let me see that.
He's got a signal.
Shaving.
Bucket! Yes, I said bucket!
Time to find some gold.
Don't you have a better gold song than that?
I do, and it's coming out soon. It's called Them There Hills. You can hear it right now.
The gold rush is still alive. Ooh. And I'll be damned if I give it to my Uncle Sam. But I'm gonna be alright when shit hits the fan. These mountains and these highways rise and run from coast to coast. We work until the job gets done for the ones we love the most. There's dollars in the dirt and mud, and we dig with cold hard steel. If it takes moving mountains, then I will. There's gold in them there hills. There's gold in them there hills. Let your light so shine before men.
So the sun is going down. We will be working right into the night tonight. We will show you the processing of all this material in part 2 for sure. But let's go clean up those nuggets and show you what we got today detecting that pit. And the placer operation part of this can be another time. Here's the nuggets. Well, a little bit of hotel room gold cleanup. Let's do this. Now, the first thing I did is I soaked the pieces in hot water. I just used the motel room's coffee maker to boil some water, put it in there, and rinse them a couple times with boiling water. The boiling water really helps break up the clay. And then let it sit overnight. So here are the pieces of gold, plus a couple I actually cleaned up already. I'll show you those in a second. But there's visible gold on every one of these pieces of quartz. The initial cleanup here in the hotel room is just the start. I can make these things look beautiful once I get home with all the proper high pressure water guns, acids, ultrasonic cleaners, everything. But let's see what we can do here just with a bit of elbow grease. And what will I be using for the elbow grease, you say? Well, Just a simple toothbrush and toothpaste. Toothpaste has a little bit of grit in it that helps rub off the rust look and polish up the gold a little bit. And the toothbrush, of course, just got those bristles to get down in all the little cracks and get everything cleaned up nicely. And you can see that's not bad for a first little clean. Let's get them all done and dried out. And here they are, all cleaned up and beautiful. Now this is not all cleaned up. Of course, these can still be made much, much better with a high pressure water gun to blast off some of the rust, with some hydrochloric acid to whiten up the quartz, take some of the iron staining off, and an ultrasonic cleaner to get down into all the grooves and any clay or rust that is down in the grooves, get it worked out. But here in the hotel room, that's not bad.
They walked the hills and valleys, worked the rivers and the creeks. The 49ers broke their backs in the high desert heat. Now I'm out here in these hills with a glimmer in my eye. I got my pick and shovel with me. The gold rush is still alive.
And saving my two favorite for the last. Let's start with that one. Just loaded in gold. And a huge chunk of gold on the end of this one too.
These mountains and these highways rise and run from coast to coast.
Now I still have to work out a deal with Bryan so I can get to keep these nuggets, but I believe I'll be taking these home and cleaning them up properly to show you right here.
But I'm gonna be alright when shit hits the fan. These mountains and these highways rise and run from coast to coast. We work until the job gets done for the ones we love the most. There's dollars in the dirt and mud, and we dig with cold hard steel.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next one. Bye.
And I will. There's gold in them there